bring 'em out. You just heard the sound of the king of the South. T.I. I go by the name of Swiss Beats the Monster. I need y'all to rewind this and play this from the top. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Being on some chill. We go zero.
The weather this time of year in the South, perfect. Fall football weather, and we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Tua sets up to pass it. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. George Pickens, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Looking to put a drive together. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. This defense for the Dolphins, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
No matter what coverage, we're right in the hip pockets of the receivers all game. Live interceptions in that one.
On second down, another shot for Robinson. Oh, look at the juke. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. There was a great article in the paper yesterday about how he likes to run angry. Plays like that, you can feel it, can't you?
As long as he doesn't drive angry, we're okay. Because when he's on the field, that anger works for him. It fuels him, it powers him, and the end result runs like that.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. The Falcons sitting at a very solid 4-2 record through the first 6 weeks. They come in playing pretty good football, winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Looking at a second and 11 now after the loss. Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 33. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there. You still hold your breath a little when Tua gets out of the pocket, but there he made the wise call. If there's nothing downfield, just throw it away.
Second and 10.
All right, come on.
Here's Tua. Throw caught by Achane. And he goes out right around the 39. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
3rd and 4.
Ready. Let's go. All right, go ahead. Go, go, go.
Looking to pass. Tua. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Look at the big fella go. Touchdown. Tucker Kraft, 61 yards. And the Dolphins are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Sanders now to add the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for second down. Robinson up the middle. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like they'll spot him right in midfield at the 50. 7 yards there and a first down. So you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offense coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 48 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. And looking to throw, Penix. That's complete to Mooney. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up
Second down and a yard.
At the Dolphins' 28-yard line.
Here's Penix. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. turnover. It's Tua. Forced out to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. You talk about this Falcon defense. Against the pass, they've had some issues. Ranked number 23 in the NFL right now.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make, because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll or the chip away.
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down it goes. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, fighting his way into the backfield. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long.
21G, 21G.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. On play action, here's Tua. He's got it. And the Dolphins are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right at the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get in to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
Let's go.
From the gun, it's Tua. And he will not get away. He's sacked back around the 3-yard line. Not the 1st and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Tua going to throw. Dancing to his left. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Multiple players getting home for the 1-yard sack. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, and he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. And oh, it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes the return. Oh, some strong running. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey? The one that you're throwing it to? And maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Now 2nd and 3.
4-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta, 2nd quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
He's tackled at the
Well, give them credit for trying, but there's no fooling the defense with that call. They were reading run, and they set up to stop the run and then execute it.
Now 2nd and 9.
Viking 18. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Just take it to him.
They'll throw with Penix. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
70 Lions. Hey, Smash. Cougar 19. Lucky. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Operating from the gun, Penix. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Sets up the screen to Robinson. And running with power here. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
And that was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front, completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space with big guys leading the way.
19, Tiger, 19.
To throw again is Penix. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
When the hitch route is run really well, that jab step off the line of scrimmage by the receiver, which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space, all you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then make a move and pick up extra yardage. And that's exactly what he got done there.
70 Timberwolves. Panther 11. Trap 60. Check out.
Now Penix. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down.
Let's go. Panther 6, 19 Tiger. Let's go.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And he will have a 1st down at about the 21-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Opening carry of the game for Cordero Patterson. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Only a yard on the pickup, so a good situation on 2nd and 2. It's now 3rd and 1.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions. They need a yard here. Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown Atlanta. Kyle hits. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons get a bit closer. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that cuts this lead down to 13.
Falcons 7.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. 20, TX.
Now Tua. Steps away to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, they have really gotten after him in this first half. He's been on the run throughout. And you can imagine he just might have some words for his linemen come halftime.
Here's 2nd and 10.
21G. Ready.
Up the middle, Achane. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And some room to maneuver. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tucker Kraft with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Dolphins are able to extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Falcons 7. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he spins through. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
The second in the NFL of interceptions, and you understand why. He plays a game of great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. To the air, Penix. Over the middle, caught by London. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
68 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Here's 2nd and 3. Looking to throw, Penix. This pass is caught by London. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 22-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Penix. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Here's a screen for Robinson. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw again. That is caught. And the Falcons are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's good for a Falcons. First down. First and goal.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Falcons. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 46. Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. Caught out left side by Robinson. Only able to gain a couple there, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, They run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 8. And looking to throw, Penix. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked up by Afitu Melifonwu. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
At the 44-yard line.
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. A run straight ahead with Achane. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
I don't think anyone thought we'd see a run Chris in second and that long, and that element of surprise, I think, helped make that play so successful. Nice effort on that carry, and it took what seemed like second and impossible, now has him within throwing range of a first down.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They'll go for a gain of 7, and that's going to make it fourth down. So on fourth down, Dolphin kicker Jason Sanders comes on. And that is no good. And they will not be able to add on to their 20-point lead. So it's an empty possession, and as a kicker, not the way you want to start your day's work.
And now each team's missed a field goal here so far, Brandon, so apparently neither guy is immune.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions. Just a breakdown there defensively. It looked like someone got their wires crossed because no one seemed to pick him up at all. He's running free, and there's not a quarterback in the league who's going to miss that throw. That's a huge play.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here's Penix. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Bijan Robinson, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And that cuts this lead down to 13.
Young Wei Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he will go out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
He's been patient this entire game, waiting for the perfect moment to surprise him with a quarterback keeper. There he catches him off guard and converts his first rush of the game into a first down. Gotta love that efficiency.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Able to find his man, Kraft. And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touchdown. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Tua sets up to pass it. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it will still bring up a fourth down.
He certainly did his best to find something on that run, but there just wasn't enough time to make it happen. Nice effort there, avoiding the sack and getting back to the line of scrimmage. That one certainly could have ended up worse.
Sanders' kick is good, and the Dolphins will add on to their lead. So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. Well, earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down. A nice, safe throw and a good one.
First down.
Penix working out of the gun here. It's complete to Robinson. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
They'll try to throw again. Here's Penix. This ball down the field for Pitts. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down at the 2. So close. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 41 yards. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Here we go, set.
They'll go play action here with Penix. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line.
A 4-yard loss on the play. Second and goal at the 6-yard line.
A play fake. Now Penix. Buying time to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Well, they've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? They'll try and throw. Here's Penix toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive. Stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They are going for it. Penix. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and that will force a turnover on downs. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. This is sort of what you would call the put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. And they're going to sack him again. The 5th time they've gotten him today, and this one results in a safety.
At this point, I think it's a surprise when he isn't close to being sacked on a passing down. The amount of times he's hit the deck today, I think a lot of us are reading safety before they even took the snap. Simply a merciless pass rush every step of the game, and that rush earns a crowning achievement there.
It's a gain of 18. And the Falcons, 1st down.
Looking to put a drive together.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Let's go now. Check, smack, street.
Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. It's a pickup of 6, and that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
At the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd down and 4.
Hey, go street.
They'll throw with Penix. His throw incomplete. Darnell Mooney, the target there. And it's 3rd and 4.
3rd down and
4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. 70, switch. Ready alert. Chat.
On 3rd down, Robinson. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
They'll go for it. Here's Penix. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 46. Now Penix. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The lines move there. Look like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
There's a quarterback who's learned his lesson. He's thrown a few interceptions so far. That time he said, I'm making sure nobody catches this one.
Okay, ready?
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Back to throw. He's got his man London right side. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Seventh play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Operating from the gun, Penix. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 29-yard line. And a two-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
To the air, Penix. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And finally, down it goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 23 yards, the final tally.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up.
Looking to throw, Penix. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Rasul Douglas picks it. And the Dolphins are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. Turnover that just got him the football back, obviously a big one, because had they been able to score on the other. Down the numbers! There he goes! Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Dolphins are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
16.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. That one deep for London. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
To throw again is Penix. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 35.
And the Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Back to throw again. And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
Man open is Robinson. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Falcons. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Penix. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Dolphins will take over here at their own 12-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
That's taken in by Kraft. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
21G, 21G. Out.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua finds Pickens out right. His second catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's second down.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, the defender was right on him.
And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 29-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the fourth, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue.
And got his man complete. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tucker Kraft, 28 yards. And the Dolphins have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the fourth.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. So no gain on the play. And that's going to bring up second down.
At the 23-yard line.
And looking to throw. Penix. Right back to Pitts again. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Hey, let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him, because for a tight end of his size, it's difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
His big game continues. 10 catches now and another first down. And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline, because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Robinson gets the toss on the right side. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Oh, partner, that play brought back memories. Watching them string it out, letting the runner get all the way to the sideline area, but not letting him get out of bounds. They formed that picket fence and didn't allow him through.
Not only that, got him for a loss as well here. And one of the reasons they lead in the fourth quarter, plays like that.
Yeah, it took a little more time off the clock making him do it that way, didn't it?
Looking for London on the out route complete. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
Now, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. Second down coming up.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on third. Incomplete.
We've talked about it, Seeley, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
No choice but to go. Here's fourth down now.
60, 19 tight, 19 tight.
On the bootleg, it's Penix.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. Now it looks like he'll throw here. They'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Rolling to his right.
Short throw. He's got Kraft.
So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins.